Hello Taurus and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can using this playing deck to bring in the star sign or the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. And that's what I forgot to say on Aries is one. Okay, yeah, this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Still subscribe and still share. Share because you might be being used as a divine messenger by the universe. And subscribe because if this one's not resonating, the next one might. I'm not following any sort of cycle. So, yeah. Okay. We are doing a general read on judgment for you. There you go, the 10 of diamonds just come out for you there. And for who we're doing a read on. Yeah, we're doing a read on judgment, which came out in the last All Signs overview I done. I would just like to let you all know I am running a giveaway this month. It's a wax melt burner. It's a wooden slash, well, with a spoon on it. It's a spoon, wooden one. It's hard to explain it, but if you go and watch the video from my in my random playlist, there is a little 2.5 minute video which shows it off and explains how you can enter it. Basically, you just need to leave a comment within one of my videos this month and you're put into the draw. Unless, of course, you want to leave a comment and not be entered to the draw, and then just put don't enter me in the draw. Okay, and I won't. So let's crack on with the read, shall we? So we got judgment for the overall energy from the overall sign. Monthly overview. We have got the Tower to go with that. I don't know how well you saw that because I was looking at it and not looking at it on the camera. And we have got the King of Pentacles. So we got judgment, something coming back from the past, or possibly just a situation where you're being judgmental. Your much older earth sign is being judgmental. And we've got this King of Pentacles and the Tower to go with that. This situation is life-changing in a way, and let's face it, it don't take much to make something life-changing. A pay rise makes things life-changing. Your car breaking down or the engine blowing on it, well, that's life-changing. You now have to buy a new car. So it depends how you look at the words and how you interpret it yourself to how it actually is. So, but it is going to shake your life a little bit, this whatever coming back from the past or being judgmental on someone. Perhaps it could be a little warning of don't actually throw stones in glass houses. Don't be judgmental on someone unless you know you are innocent yourself, and none of us are innocent of anything. We have all somehow done wrong somewhere in our lives. So, saying that, we also had the King of Pentacles in there, which is success. Could be finance orientated, could be something to do with a boss. Let's crack on with the read. Just there will be the energies of the connection. Just here will be how this older earth sign feels about the connection. Possibly go and watch the Capricorn video when I release it, or the Virgo video, because it might be an older one of them as well. Obviously, you're watching the Taurus one. So, and just there is going to be the outcome / advice to you. Underneath that 10 of Pentacles, which we'll get off now from the bottom of the deck, is the overall energy of this read, which is the 4 of Pentacles. It's greed, it's hanging on to things, it's not wanting to let go of a situation or a possession or something like that. Perhaps your engine's blown up, but the car's still sitting on your driveway because you're telling yourself, I will fix it one day. Right, okay, we've got the 4 of Cups for the connection. The 4 of Cups is an energy of regret. It's an energy of I should have took the opportunity while I had it. I had it in my hand and I let it slip through my fingers, that sort of thing. How's this older earth sign feel about the connection? Is they feel passionate about it. They feel they want it, they are going to be charging in to get it. Perhaps they want your old car off the driveway. And the overall outcome is the 9 of Swords. Sorry if my hoodie keeps catching onto my microphone and you may be hearing it. Okay. Yeah, the 9 of Swords for the overall outcome is you're going to be up in your head about it. You're not sure you wanting to, I don't know, commit to it, sell your old car with its blown engine. Is the price good enough? Could I get more for it if I hang on a little while longer? All those sort of things, pacing around in the kitchen. Obviously, it's not something as trivial as someone offering you money for your dead car and you wondering if you can get more money for it. It's a little bit deeper than that. It's a little bit bigger than that with the Tower card coming out in the cut, and the fact it's the 9 of Swords, which is like anxiety type energy. Okay, so we got the Empress coming out here in the connection, the Chariot, the 2 of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, so the Empress energy is all about luck, all about, well, not luck, it's about positivity. Being positive, being in that energy attracts that type of energy. So they look lucky, yeah, because they're positive about everything and their outlook on life and things. They just appear lucky to those who are not positive about the same sort of things, because, well, it attracts in the positive stuff, which then looks like they're getting everything they want. Okay, which makes them look lucky. It could be an indication of some sort of pregnancy within the connection, but that could be a formation of an idea in a head as well as a formation of a life in a belly. But there's not anything else out here to really represent a pregnancy of any description, so we're going to dismiss that. But it could be, there could be something new forming with the Empress there. With the Chariot, there's a driving forward movement or energy with a victory of some description. This connection is going to create a victory you never thought you were going to get. Okay, there is choice to be made with the 2 of Wands. This isn't the sort of choice which you're going to find difficult or hard. It's literally a crossroads, and it's like, well, if I go left or right, I'll eventually get to where I'm going. So I just have to pick one or the other. Which one looks the best road at the moment? The High Priestess is maybe a little warning about this choice, though. There may be things hidden. One road might look like the easiest road, but it turns out to be full of treachery, betrayal, and heartache, where the other road looks like it's going to be a complete chore, and it ends up making your dreams come true. Crossing it all is the fact that you want to work with someone, I'm assuming this older earth sign, on something within this connection. Okay. Oh, and underneath that is the Fool. The reason I actually said that is because at the bottom of this deck, my main deck, is the Fool. Okay. Even though nothing's suggesting it at the moment within this read, there is a massive new beginning, okay, for you at some point, Taurus. I'm not entirely sure when. It might come out in future reads. It might come out in the outcome, or how this older earth sign feels about the connection. But there's definitely something new and something big coming in for you. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Pentacles, we got the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Sun, that's nice, and we got the Emperor. Well, the connection was starting with the Empress. The way they're feeling about the connection is ending in the Emperor. It's a divine connection. Okay, it is possible that whoever you're deeming as the Empress within this read, if you deem yourself as the Empress, you may have actually excluded this older fire sign. You may have left them out in the cold. If you're deeming them as the Empress, you're feeling left out by them. Okay, they feel that they've left you out. So whoever is the divine feminine within this connection is feeling either left out or they have left out. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is all going to change. The Wheel of Fortune is basically just an indication of a major change. Time just keeps ticking on. It stops for no one. Generally, it's a change for the better. So in this case, we're dealing with how they feel about this connection. So for this older earth sign, this connection is going to make things better for them. It's going to create happiness, joy with the sun there, and security. And possibly they are feeling that you are their divine connection. You may be their soulmate, their twin flame. Now, soulmates and twin flames get a little bit of confusion within the tarot world, especially for viewers. Anyone you have spent a past lifetime with is a deep soulmate, a soulmate, depending on how many times you've spent this lifetime with them, or different lifetimes with them. Now, a twin flame is literally you in a different vessel. The idea is your soul splits in two at some point and goes into two different vessels. And if it can split into two, it could split into 3 or 4. Okay, so now you could have more than one twin flame, but the general rule of thumb there is only ever one twin flame for you. My personal opinion is, obviously we were talking about lifetimes. Now it is possible, because there is no such thing as a linear time in the universe, your twin flame could be a reincarnation of you at the same time you're actually still currently living. It's a bit of a mind bender. So, for example, 2 lifetimes ago, you may have been born in 2023. Why not? Why not this year? Okay. And 4 lifetimes into the future, you were born in 1988. Okay, just 2 years, just randomly picked them up my head there. So you could very well be giving birth to yourself on a spiritual level. Okay, so yeah, you've just recently had a baby. You feel so amazingly connected to it. It's unreal, but okay, that's a bad choice because, okay, your sister or brother has just recently had a child. Yeah, and you feel amazingly connected to it. A bit like Jacob out of the Twilight Sagas, this bond which is unbreakable, and that's because it's actually you, but it's from 3 lifetimes ago, and you're now 3 lifetimes in the future, and it's a bit out there, but anyway, so there is some sort of soul connection between you two, at the very least. The fact that they've got the Emperor in how they feel about the connection, and you, there is the Empress in the connection itself. Okay, crossing all this is the 5 of Wands. There is conflict. They are conflicted about this. Possibly they feel that they've let this whole thing slip through their fingers with the 4 of Cups there. Perhaps they are holding on to it too much and they need to let go. They need to let it slip through their fingers with the 4 of Pentacles down there. But either way round, they're not wanting to do either with that 5 of Wands. Don't worry too much about conflicts from the 5 of Wands or being left out in the cold by the 5 of Pentacles, or even financial issues. There is an element of this older earth sign has a financial issue. Okay, but that's all going to change, and they're going to find out that they're actually quite well off with that sun, and it's something to do with what happens with the connection. Okay, so let's see what this 9 of Swords is about. This is your energies, basically, from this. What the universe wants you to know. And there's that Fool. I'm so glad it came out. And Commitment, which was, funny enough, the bottom card when I first started shuffling these cards. Okay, so we have got overthinking, okay, with the 9 of Swords. What are you overthinking? The choices you have in front of you. Why do I say they're in front of you? Because the Fool's actually facing that way. The Fool's moving towards them. You are the Fool in this particular read. You are the one embarking on a new life lesson, a new chapter of your life, if you will. You are willing to commit it. For a couple of you, you are actually walking away from a commitment. Okay, and that could be a commitment you had with this older earth sign. It might be that you are walking towards choices with this older earth sign mixed into those choices. But the Four of Wands is commitment. It's celebrations of life, death, birth, and marriage, and all that. With the Six of Pentacles at the end there, it is bringing you some sort of a financial balance or materialistic balance at the very least. Perhaps you're realizing that money isn't everything and you don't really need that much of it to make your life happy if you've got love in it, okay? So the Six of Pentacles is bringing you some sort of materialistic balance, and perhaps you're shedding some materialistic stuff, perhaps you're gaining some. Crossing it all is the Eight of Wands. The card of messaging is not, a lot of tarot readers say it's the card of messaging. It's a card of messaging. There are plenty of cards of messages. We got the Knight of Wands above it. That's a card of messages. Okay, someone's coming in to tell you something. It's a passionate something. It's something they feel passionate about. Sometimes it's seen as the player. They're just coming in to get what they want, and then they're going to go again. And the message you get from that is be careful who you choose to let jump into your bed with you. But this is the Eight of Wands. This is forward movement. This is connected to that Chariot up there. And it is communication. You will have to communicate to someone at some point about the steps you want to take forward. I'm just getting drawn to the feet of the Fool. He's moving forward. He's taking steps. That's what you are going to be doing, or the universe is advising you to do. Take steps towards what you want. But be clear to all those around you why and how you are doing it all. Okay, don't be sneaky. Don't be, it's saying be open about it with the Fool there. Okay, and messages also brings me on to, just in case you've tuned in halfway through this video or skipped the beginning bit until I started putting cards out on the floor. Yeah, I'm working on a floor. I'm in Scotland. I'm working away. I'll be here for about a month. Up in Dundee. Anyway, that's not the message I was meant to give you. Unless, of course, you live in Dundee and you want to pop in for a pint. That's fine. I'll meet you in the evening. Lovely jubbly. But the message I want to give you is I am doing a giveaway. If you want to win a wax melt / scented oil burner, just leave a comment in the messages. If you want to check out what it looks like, go to my most recent video on my random playlist, and there's a little 2.5 minute video on there which just shows it off. Okay, so thank you very much, and I will catch you all soon.